Hey guys, welcome to my stream. Or not stream, welcome to my actually new video. And today we're gonna fly with the beautiful Tolis A319 with this Alitalia livery. And we're gonna do a short fly, roughly 40 minutes between Venice, Tessera and Genova, Sestri. So we're gonna do uh, domestic flight in Italy. And without further ado, just go on. We are ready on the aircraft, on the cockpit, and we are almost ready to go. We are the RS are ready to be aligned, and just put some data on the FMC. So already load the flight with the sim brief, and we are connected on WhatsApp. At the moment there is no controllers at Venice, so we just continue like as a sit-off with no tower. Okay, so let's init this flight plan. So we're gonna load. Okay, so we go Lima India Papa Zulu to Lima India Mike Juliet is Genova. Cruising altitude for today is flight level 270, and the cost index for today is, let me see on sim brief, is 23. We'll 20 on the cost index, and also we're gonna align the RS. We are aligned at the moment. Okay, we're gonna insert the wind request. So we've got a wind for the takeoff. And we are going to put some data in here. So let's have a look to the. So we got a 6,000 kilo of fuel, so 6 on block fuel, and zero fuel weight. We got the 57.2, and the center of gravity is going to be 26.4%. Okay, 57.2 slash 26.4. There we go. So trip time is 37 minutes, roughly 40 minutes. We have a final reserve of 20 minutes and an extra time of 1 hour and 22 minutes. So we got plenty of fuel. We don't plan to do any diversion today. Okay, so let's move on and just put our flight plan. So we're gonna depart today, I presume runway 04 right. Let's have a look how the weather today at Venice. So point meta IPZ. So the meta for today, we got wind variable 2 knots, kind of okay, 8 degree, and QNH 1001. So we're gonna set the 1001 here. Okay, come okay. So it's mean there is no significant clouds or precipitation below 5,000 feet or the minimum sector altitude. So very nice weather today in Venice. So it's a real-time weather. So runway 04 right, and today we're gonna use the Chioggia 7 Victor departure, and we don't have any transition. So we're gonna insert the flight plan, insert. Okay, and we can double check what we put in. I already opened the charts in here in my how's it called, this one, heavy tab. And departure, we go Chioggia or Charlie Hotel India 7 Victor. So the first is actually our nav departure. Okay, and the first waypoint is Papa Zulu 402, Papa Zulu 402. After we go Papa Zulu 431, Papa Zulu 431, Papa Zulu 432, and Papa Zulu 416. And after we're gonna go direct to Chioggia VR. So looks good to me. At Genoa, let's see what's the weather, what we expect in Genoa at the moment. So 1 meter from J. Genoa, we got wind 50 knots 040, so Oh, we got northwesterly, correction, northeasterly wind, and 999, so visibility is more than 10k, scattered 4000, broken 6000, temperature 7, QNH 1000, so QNH very similar to here, to Venice. So it looks like we're gonna use runway 28 because we're gonna do the ILS, and we probably expect to have some tailwind, so gonna be interesting approach. Okay, so let's insert the data for Genoa. So arrival, so we expect ILS for today. We expect ILS. Let me see, ILS Zulu, and the star is gonna be Camo 2 Alpha. Camo 2 Alpha. So it's gonna be, and we're gonna go toward waypoint Gkut. Actually, we can go to Tiglo. Maybe is much better. Yeah, Tiglo is much better. So now, just change my mind. So actually, we're gonna do the ILS Yankee. Actually, no. Correction. We're gonna maintain the ILS Zulu, and we're gonna go toward Tiglo. Yeah. So we're gonna select Tiglo on Via, and we're gonna insert, and we're gonna double check is everything okay. So we go to plan here, and we scroll down for any discontinuity. Yeah, look like something is wrong here. Yeah, because I put Tiglo, so not just correct. Arrival, so we say ILS Zulu, Camo 2 Alpha. We're gonna go to the Gkut waypoint. So let's have a look now if we're gonna make more sense. Oh, we got discontinuity here. We're gonna delete this discontinuity. Okay, so look like we're gonna do a kind of 2 arc DME. So it's a little bit strange. Well, let's see how it's gonna go. We just give it a try. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, so let's put some performance. Alright, so we're gonna open the plugin, and we're gonna select, we're gonna depart with flaps 1, and we're gonna use Toga today. I don't care to use any flex. I'm not worried to warn the engine on the sim, so I've got 135 and V1, 135 on VR, and 139 on V2. Transition altitude in Italy is standard 6,000 feet, and the flaps 1, and thrust reduction 1500 roughly is fine, and that's it. I think we're all good to go. Okay, come back to arc. We're gonna put some constriction on, and we're gonna climb straight away to 27,000 feet. QNH is set. Let's put some lights on, some sign on. There we go. And we're gonna fire the APU. So master switch goes on. We have to wait some second before click start, and now the APU should be starting. Okay, we're gonna call the pushback.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Okay, we're gonna face west.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
We are on gate 328, and we're gonna taxi on Mike, enter Sierra, cross runway 04 left, holding point Bravo, runway 04 right. So pretty much quite easy, straightforward. Okay, I'm using the BSS sound. Is all good to go. So you can see this scenery is actually a freeware scenery, and I downloaded from explain.org. As you can see, it's quite nice.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
We got some traffic here. Let me check if we are on the... Well, actually the radio is off, so we need to put the radio on. And 122.8 is actually the Unicom for Lipz-Limj. So let me see, I don't see any... Well, we got Rome radar, but probably it's not gonna affect us. We're gonna stay in northern Italy. We're gonna maintain 2000 on the TCAS.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Okay, what brake off? As I say, we have
here comes the pushback. Light them up.
2000 on the transponder. It's actually used for fly IFR or CTA normally. OCTA means outside control airspace, even if you're gonna fly inside control airspace, but today obviously there's no any active airspace on Lipz-Limj. Okay, so switch on. So we're gonna put the ignition start, and we're gonna start with number 1. There you go. And I forgot to the up bleed. Start again. There we go. And now it's starting. It's all automatic on the Airbus. We don't have to do anything, just monitor. So we can see the N2, the compressor is starting. The AGT is actually external gas temperature, and the N1 is actually the percentage of the mainly the main blade, the big fan in front of the engine. There we go, number 1 is starting. Very nice shot, this one. Okay. Just wait for the sequence to finish. We're gonna start the engine number 2. Today we're gonna use the CFM engines. Standard engine for the Alitalia A319.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay, boss, parking brake.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
So in terms of weather today, we got okay here, some few cloud in Genoa, so it's pretty much so good weather all the way through. Okay, we start to set some pre-takeoff. Actually, the APO goes off. Taxi light goes on. Auto brake maximum. We're gonna set the ground spoilers. And
we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Alright, see ya. And we call the cabin, and we're gonna set the flaps 1, and also we need to set the trim, very important. So the trim for today with the flaps 1 is up 0.7, and you can see here is on 0, so up 0.7 is here, somewhere here. and trims it. Alright, so we are good to go. Okay, let's do some radio call. Finnish traffic, Alitalia 83 is taxiing for runway 04 right via Mike Sierra and holding point Bravo. Okay, there we go. Parking brake off. We've got traffic here, looks like it's a multi-jet. Okay, so ICA memo, we got one blue to config, is this button here, and we are all good to go. The only thing we haven't done yet is the TCAS. It's now off. We're gonna set our TIRA before entering the runway. Okay, we're gonna set our range to 10 miles. Now DBSS sound are quite nice, as you can hear. Okay, we're gonna enter on Sierra. Oh, it's actually Romeo. I think I made a mistake here. Oh, it says Sierra, isn't it? I look like it's Sierra, here is Romeo. Oh no, something wrong. Maybe something wrong with the scenery. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're approaching the holding point. Oh, you can see some church in the distance, maybe San Marco Square. We're gonna stop here. Okay, so transponder goes TARA. Let's see if any traffic coming in. I can see anything. Alright, let's go. Finnish traffic, Alitalia 83 is entering and rolling runway 04 right. Alright, landing lights goes on. Line as best as I can. There we go. Chrono goes on. Spool the engine 50% and toggle. Nice. Okay, 100.
100. V1 rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate 0.
Yep.
How would you lower that nose a little bit, Captain? You're kind of going space shuttle status.
Yeah, I don't worry about this guy's fucking. You can see one thing roughly 150 knots. That. Okay, level climb. Over the nose, follow the flight director. Autopilot goes on, so enjoy a little bit of view. India. That's Venice. That's all the swamp around Venice. Well, couldn't find better weather today. Fly. Okay, follow the sea. Once we pass this S here, I'm gonna retract the flaps. There we go, flaps up. And the lights goes off, even we should turn it off after 10,000 feet, but I like to turn it off now. Give it a view. Look at that. You can see Venice. Yeah. This is, I think it's Jesolo. This is Venice Beach. Okay, 6,000 feet, traditional altitude. We're gonna go to standard. Seems so fine. Nothing to report at the moment. We got some constriction here, so you can see we have to be 4,000 or above. At Papa Zulu 432, so we are much higher at the moment, so it's all good. Let's have a look at the scenery. It's quite nice. This is actually some auto I downloaded from, I think, X Aviation. Is free. Okay, 10,000 feet, seatbelt, can go. Oops, seatbelt off. Very nice, nice weather today. The spoilers we forgot, and then the ignition go to normal mode. We can change our VR1 to Kyoto just to double check and confirm. So we're gonna go to Nav, and VR1 is Charlie Hotel India. There we go, now change to Kyoto. So we'll go directly to that VR. Beautiful shot, very nice. By the way, the scenery on Genova is the scenery from is a payware from Aerosoft. Quite nice. Yeah. Soon entry, maybe some cloud, maybe. No problem for us today. There's no cloud at all. Temperature is at the moment is. Temperature is -1, but there's no visible monster, so we don't need to put any anti-ice on. So we notice, let's say it is a static temperature. It's actually the temperature of the air at the moment. And TAT I think is, if I'm not wrong, is, correct me, is a true 8 temperature. It's actually the temperature in the wing. So actually it's the air that actually made friction with the wings, and as you can see the temperature is much higher compared to the outside air temperature. Okay, probably the cruise is gonna be very short. Let's see. Yeah, gonna be quite short. So once we're gonna be on top of climb, we're gonna start to do our approach brief. And pretty much we're gonna be ready for descent. Let's see if there's any change at Genoa. So go to Mecca, Lima, India, Mike, Judith. No change. And actually some stuff going on at Rome radar, but we're gonna be outside the surface, so we're not gonna contact anyone. Probably passing over Georgia now. You can see this is the main river in Italy, River Po. Very nice. I like this river, even if it's the old Italian one. I don't like so much the new one. I think it's much better. I don't know, my head shakes sometimes, makes a little bit of confusion. Yeah. Alright, fuel prediction, we plan to be at Genoa with 4.2, so 4,200 kilo on board. Okay, let's see if it's gonna be true or not. I also have the 319 with the IEE engine mod, so maybe I can use it maybe on the next stream. It's actually very nice too. But yeah, Alitalia is not keep with that engine. Alitalia has got only CFM, as far as I know. It's gonna be interesting approach, because we're gonna do pretty much a couple of DME arc. So we're gonna arrive here at Calmo, and after that we're gonna join this DME arc until Gikut. At Gikut we're gonna do another arc DME. We're not gonna do this one, I think. Now we're gonna double check, but I think we're gonna do this folding. I'll try not to do it if I can, but if we need it, we're gonna do it, no problem. And yeah, and after Gikut we're gonna do another arc DME, 19 arc DME on the, I'm actually gonna be 18 arc DME on the ILS and 19 arc DME on the VOR. Sierra Echo Sierra. And after we're gonna join the ILS down to the Genoa. Yeah, so look like we're gonna have 50 knots from this direction here, so 040, so probably gonna have a bit of tailwind and a little bit of crosswind, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna do any second approach today, I just wanna go straight down because it's quite, even for the scenery, it's quite to see this approach, quite nice to see it. Okay, we are approaching now the cruise level. And I'm not gonna lose time, we're gonna do an approach brief. Okay, so we expect to say ILS Zulu is 16 August 2019 for number 28. Localizer is going to be 109.3, final approach course 286, and we're going to double check later is all correct. And what we need to check today is 2026 at D6 Golf Sierra Echo. Golf Sierra Echo is actually the ILS. And MSA, so we're going to run to this direction, going to be 6,000 inbound, 6,400 in case of any go around. So as I mentioned before, we're going to arrive at G-code, perform the arc, give me and intersect, and join the localizer, and after the glide slope. Now very peculiar for Genoa, if you can have a look here, localizer course is offset of 2 degrees, so it's not it's not properly straight on the runway because of this terrain here. So pretty much on final we need to straighten up to land. Our minima for class Charlie for us is 788, so we're gonna fill up some data on the performance. Okay, so we're gonna use MDA 788. We're not gonna use DH because DH is only for category 2 and 3 ILS, so this one is category 1, and as far as I know, the Airbus is we need to use an MDA instead of a DH. I'm not exactly sure why. I know I'm not rating on the Airbus, but I'm pretty sure we need to do like that. Alright, QNH for Genoa we say is 1,000, and we got a temperature of 7 degrees and wind is 040 and 15. So 7 degrees, 040 at 15 knots. Transition level is by ATC, so 7,000, so I'll just put 8,800 and normally add 1,500 feet. So 8.5. Landing configuration 3 is fine, and it seems so good to me. Now in terms of weather, so we got more than 10k visibility and scatter 4, broken 6, so we're definitely gonna be visual before this MDA, as you can see. For category we need 2,850 meters, so we're gonna have much more than that. We're gonna note CLS DA 758 Alpha and Bravo. Okay, so not gonna affect us. Right, in case of go around, we're gonna turn left as soon as practicable, maximum 200 knots, to join and follow the radial 182, climbing to 3,000 feet and proceed to Exeter and holding. Do not turn before the 1.5 Golf Sierra Echo or the 2.9 Sierra Echo Sierra. Okay. So we're gonna join the radial 1.2 of Sierra Echo Sierra. It's not really mentioned here. So I'm gonna put Sierra Echo Sierra in. Yeah. So radio nav is 109.3. It's not set the ILS. Remember, it's probably gonna pick it up automatically later. So we're gonna put S3, so Sierra Echo Sierra on the VR1. And it's already picked it up. Yeah, definitely we got some clouds here, but nothing much to worry about it. Some strange clouds here. Honestly, the first time I see this kind of, I don't know, they look like a, I don't know, how to describe baguette-shaped cloud. Interesting. Interesting cloud, never seen before. By the way, I think using the cloud, for the normal cloud of active sky. So, and I got X vision. Alright, so we're not too far from the top of the sand, so what we plan to do is descend at G-Good at 4,000 feet, so I'm gonna set 4,000 feet here. And probably gonna have some restriction all the way through. Let me see if we're gonna do the hold at G-Good. I don't think so. I don't know what is D1112S. I've got a couple of waypoints here that don't really understand why they are here. So we'll intercept. D112.S. No, I don't want this waypoint here. Okay, so probably now I'm gonna have a discontinuity. Okay, so I'm gonna clear this one. Let's see if it makes sense now. So now it's time to descend. Not yet. Let's see if it makes more sense now. Yeah, now it makes more sense. I don't know why that waypoint was in there. Okay. So it seems correct. So let's see if it's or not. Let me see if it makes sense. So flight 62 intercept at G-Good at 5,600. No, makes sense. Makes sense. Should be correct. So we're now fly for 21 minutes. Okay, approach top of the sand. So we're gonna click the altitude box. And the aircraft gonna start descent to roughly 1,000 feet per minute until you're gonna intercept east Nova puff descent. I have to be careful because sometimes I don't know why the Airbus, maybe because I made something wrong, but it started to descend like, I started to do like crazy descent like 4,000 feet per minute, and I had to intervene on the vertical speed. So let's see what's going on today. No, we cannot see. We can't see anything with this cloud. It was much better in Venice. So you can see we got a restriction here at flight level 065. So it doesn't matter which altitude we're gonna put in here. It's always gonna go accordingly the restriction, unless you're gonna click the 2 dots here, and it's gonna go down to an open descent. So as you can see, this green dot is intersecting the normal descent flight path. I forgot to mention, in case well, we don't expect it anyway, in case of a localized lockout, we can always follow this distance and altitude, and instead to do a precision approach, we're going to do a non-precision approach. But again, today we don't expect to do that. Okay, it's now intersect the normal path descent. We're going to descend 2,000 feet per minute, so it's quite fine, comfortable for the passenger. We're not going to dive down like sometimes happen. So very interesting. We're going to do a couple of arc DME on this approach. I'm going to do like a S turn, or a Formula 1 turn. Alright, so it's all set it up on the FMC. Double check the weather again, something has changed. There is no any 80s or tower, nothing at all at the moment. Okay. 040, 40 knots, change a little bit the wind, fuel 4, broken 6, temperature 8 degree, current H is 1008, so the temperature has changed a bit, so we can fix it. Temperature 8 and 0. You just want to be picky, 040 at 13. Okay. We can start to see a little bit of mountains here, the Apennine Mountains. Yeah, we can turn it on a little bit of radar. And we're gonna start the ILS, so we're gonna click this one, landing system. And there we go, we got G Golf Sierra Echo. And we can have a look here. Golf Sierra Echo 19.3. 19.3 is identified, and the course is going to be 286 here, 285 is fine. I think probably the sim is a little bit different. So this is a very short flight, but it's actually quite nice. Very enjoyable. Okay, we can already set auto brake medium. Can't see nothing much. The BSS sound are very nice. Actually, even the default one are actually not too bad, but BSS here something a little bit more spicy. I don't have any ortho here, just use the normal default X-plane scenery. It honestly is not too bad. I mean, we don't have the same level of FS 2020, but I think X-plane in terms of aircraft and you know, and procedures at the moment is still top notch. I think, in my opinion, even better than the FSX or the 3D. I have FS 2020, but honestly I use it 2 or 3 times, but no, it's not yet good. Even the flight dynamics are not really good. It's a little bit twitchy. Yeah, even the aircraft is not really realistic, so it needs to be developed. So maybe after a year or so. Okay, we're 40 miles from Sestri. We are approaching waypoint Calmo. We should be at level 125, so it looks like we are on profile. Looks all good. This turn looks a little bit strange, so I don't know how it's gonna do it. No, so let's see. It's very sharp, 90 degrees, so a little bit strange. Honestly, the first time I do this procedure, so I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the aircraft is pitching up and decelerating for 10,000 feet. Ah, yeah, he's anticipating. That's good. Nothing much to see, unfortunately. It looks like the wind is quite calm here, 10,000 feet, only 4 knots. Okay, we're going to intercept the localizer at roughly 3,400 feet. So probably after Jikut and send to down to 3000 from there, or maybe probably we can intercept actually the localizer glass loop even at 4000 feet. Well, let's see how it's gonna go. Okay, 10,000 feet, landing lights goes on. Too well. We soon entering clouds. Let's say temperature is 0 degrees, so it's fine. We don't need any anti-ice. You can see from the BSS sound there's even the announcement in the back.
Just laptop computers. We're committed to keeping our aircraft clean. You can assist us by hand and flight attendants to remain in service items or any other items we should as long as you pass through the cabin. We appreciate your assistance and will be landed shortly.
Alright, bye bye. Okay, so we're approaching the Jikut, you can see here. And hopefully soon we're gonna be clear of clouds. I think after 6,000 feet. Okay, so transition level 1000. So let's see if there's any change. Genoa. Looks so good, all the same. Temperature 2 degrees, beautiful, no problem. There's anti-ice. Start to activate the approach phase. It's gonna be soon here. If not, we're gonna activate manually. Okay, as I mentioned before, on the LS we're gonna be offset of 2 degrees. So I'm gonna continue until the minimum probably, or they're gonna be visual, and after that I'm gonna go visual and straighten up. So maybe gonna be a little bit of right turn and straighten up for the runway. Okay, approaching 4,000 feet. Steer to the cloud though. Oh, look at this shot, very nice. Just surfing over the clouds. We should be out soon. Beautiful. Okay, let's concentrate this eye now. We don't need the train rate anymore, we're gonna be visual now. There's nobody to the Genoa. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of rain. Be strange. Maybe some bugs on the Lipz-Limj. Okay, we are 40 miles, 6 miles from the ILS. Sorry, not from the ILS, from the threshold. Okay, it's now activated the approach phases. And the aircraft is going to start to decelerate. Okay, we already got the glide slope here, so let's descend to 3,300. 3,400, correction. Otherwise we're gonna intercept the glide slope too early. And I already armed the localizer. Okay, so we're gonna put the flaps one. A little bit fast, I'm gonna put a little bit of speed brake, wanna decelerate a little bit quicker. Should I descend a little bit more, 3,000 feet? And approach. Okay. So we intercept the glide slope now. Flaps 2. And now it's intercepting the localizer. I was expecting to intercept the localizer first from the chart. A little bit strange. Anyway, we establish general traffic Italia 83, establish final ILS runway 28. Okay. Flaps. Gear down. A little bit of turbulence here. So you can see we are a little bit offset from the runway. That's over
2,500.
So far it's not going to disconnect here. It's quite bumpy. You can see the scenery at Genoa, quite nice. We're going to go to full flaps. And landing checklist. Okay, we're going to arm the spoilers. Call the crew. Gear is down, 3 green.
2,000.
Become all green. And we are good to go. Look at that, you can see the Genoa wharf. We're gonna have a look in the replay later. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. Flight director goes off. And I'm going to align with the runway. And follow the LS Glasgow. I'm not going to follow anymore the localizer. I'm going to go visual and follow the puppy now. As best as I can. So you got 50 knots in the tail, so it's going to be interesting approach. We're not going to be over limits, but at this point, guys, I don't want to circling. You definitely we have
1,000.
crosswind. Too red, let's see if we can maintain it all the way down. I'm a little
500. $400. $300.
A little bit high.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Okay, spoilers. Reverse. Green. Center line. Maybe not. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next taxiway. Yeah, definitely this wing. A little bit challenging. Anyway, welcome to Genoa Sestri Airport. Go, flaps up. Okay, we turn on the APU. And the lights goes off. And I'm gonna taxi to the gate. Look like nobody's here. Brake fan hot, obviously, so I'm gonna click on. I'm gonna go to the gate. Okay, this anyway, as I mentioned before, is from Airsoft, and it's quite nice. Even the volumetric graphs, it's very good. I really like this airport. First they turn the taxi on, get on, view is split. Fast. I'm gonna go to this gate here, I think 302. I like this view when I approach the gate. It's much easier to see. Meter, 10, 11. There you go, stop. Fucking brake. Engine off. Lights off. And that's it. Alright, so I'm going to disconnect and just have a look a little bit of replay. So disconnect to VATSIM. And let's see how was the landing. Right.
100.
Very good. Oh, look at that. Look at the scenery, so nice. Oh, the salt here. So we got 15 knots tailwind here. Let's see how did they deal. A little bit off center line. That's what's happened. I don't know, probably it's a problem in my joystick. Only one reverse worked properly. That's why I was sliding on and off. Alright. Probably I didn't turn the lever properly on my throttle. Okay. Let's have a look again, landing. Sorry about that. Also, I should have used a little bit more rudder. Yeah, definitely wind was coming from the right side. Yeah. No enough rudder for sure. No, very good crosswind technique. Oh, the touchdown wasn't too bad. Let's see from here. Yeah, this is quite a nice view too. Yeah, definitely look at the window it was coming from. Yep. Something wrong with my throttle here. Anyway. Back war. Alright, thank you guys for watching this stream, and maybe I might gonna try to do some other, maybe with the Airbus 321 or maybe with the i9 A300. Thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye.